Alright, alright, alright. Alright, we got everyone in here? Alright, we're back. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. I actually didn't mean to go live right there, but it went live, so whatever. Oh, man. But yeah, we're about to see this college football unveiling. I guess, I'm pretty sure they're going to be unveiling all the bowl games and stuff like that, so I'm really interested to see where the hell UCF is. But what's up, Bengo Buck? He's taking 25 sacks, I see that. Jonathan, he's always up in here. What's going on, Jonathan? Bango Buck, hell yes. Jordan LeBranch, good morning. Telvin Smith, what's up? What's going on, man? Jordan LeBranch saying Duval. Telvin Smith, you're out today, bro. That sucks. This is the first game a defensive starter has been out, so damn, the background's all messy right now, but whatever. At least I got the Jaguar showing. But I'm super pumped to see who's going to be in the playoffs. Who do you guys think is going to be in the college football playoffs? It'll be interesting to see. Do you guys think Alabama gets in, or are they going to put Ohio State there? I thought it was hilarious how Ohio State won last night, just because I want as much drama in the college football playoffs as possible. Because me being a UCF guy, my team is undefeated, and we got totally disrespected by the college football committee. So we're going to see what's going on with that. What's going on, Devontae? Trey Murph says, feed Fournette the ball and keep Bortles from bortling. Yeah, I know. We'll see what happens with Blake. We gotta, not only does Blake need to play well, but our receivers need to start catching the damn ball. If the ball's on point, on target, hits you in the hands, gotta make the catch. But yeah, Bortles' thing about him is he just can't make any back-breaking decisions at the end of the game that winds up effing us. So, the GOAT, what's going on, man? Josh Burden, what are your game predictions? I think D.D. Westbrook will get 6 catches for over 80 yards. I think our defense will get 6 sacks. So and I think we'll come out with a win. So those are some predictions for you. Other Jaguar. What's up, everybody? Representing from Toledo, Ohio. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, homie. Caesar Cuba says Alabama. Ooh, we got some mixed. We got some people who think Alabama's gonna get in there. Jordan thinks Ohio State's gonna be up in there. Looks like they're unveiling in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So it'll be interesting to see, man. I think they should expand to an 8-team playoff to where all 5 of the Power 5 conference champions get in. Then you have the group of 6 player get in, or team get in by committee, and then you'll have 2 at-large bids. Because the way it's done now, it's just completely stupid. I really think, if you go undefeated, like UCF, we go undefeated, but we don't get a chance to prove ourselves when it comes to winning a national championship game. And it's what's the point of even playing if you have no chance of, in the NFL, what if all of a sudden in the NFL, a team doesn't get a shot at the Super Bowl? It's basically like that, but in the college football world. Ratna, Clemson, OU, Georgia, Alabama, UCF versus Ohio State in the Peach Bowl. We need 18 playoff. Let's go Jags. I agree, man. I'm really interested to see we're playing in the Peach Bowl, because I see some, I see Ohio State. I see people projecting Auburn. You never know, but as long as I want to play I don't want to play TCU or something like that. I also don't want to play Alabama, just because I think Alabama scares me. I don't want to get embarrassed by a team like that. But I don't want to play TCU because I'd rather play a blue blood kind of program. Cheeseburger Dave says, love your channel, go Jags. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Trey Mirth, Bama, Georgia, Oklahoma, Clemson. So he's got Alabama sneaking in there. That'd be interesting to see if Ohio State literally jumps from 8 to 4. You know all the people in the college football playoff committee were just hoping Wisconsin would win, but they didn't. The championship games kind of sucked yesterday, I thought. It wasn't really that interesting. The UCF game, I was at that game, double overtime. That was crazy, but Miami got blown out. Oklahoma was obviously a blowout. The SEC championship game sucked. It was just not, I just wanted better games out of that. Other Jaguar, University of Toledo should get in there. Is Toledo undefeated? Are they Division I FBS kind of thing, or are they what are they? The Pro, I'm so happy the Knights beat the Tigers. Dude, same here. I definitely thought we were going to lose. I thought we were going to lose. It's because after they broke out that long run, they were a field goal away from winning. But UCF pulled it out, and it's been quite a year. Like, it would have sucked to lose that because basically we go undefeated in the regular season, but we lose the AAC championship game with really nothing to show for it. But now if we lose our bowl game, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, obviously I'd love to win it, but at the same time, we accomplished our conference championship. We went undefeated in the regular season. We have a lot to show for our year, so that's pretty good. Tomas says, Duval from Lithuania. Hey, welcome back. He's been in my streams before. Got some Lithuanians up in here. Josh Burnham, what do you think the Jags should do about Blake at the end of the season? Trade, keep it for a draft pick? If so, who from the draft? I really think that we will be draft. I think that we're definitely going to draft a guy. I think we're definitely going to sign a free agent. But the thing with Blake, I don't think they extend him to that $18 million deal, but I could see them potentially re-signing him to a 2-year deal for cheap and maybe carrying Bortles, another free agent, and then maybe a draft pick. But we'll see what goes on. Devontae F. Alabama. Jonathan Burns. Bowl predictions: Dede and Cole combined for 230 yards, 3 touchdowns. Leonard Fournette has 200 yards with 2 touchdowns, and the defense gets 14 sacks. Final score will be 56-3. Holy shit! Yeah, that'd be a very dominating performance. I'm not gonna be. That's very, very bold, I must say. But yeah, man, I hope it happens. Trey Murph says yes, please. Yeah, I agree. Brandon Jones, you the man. Will you live stream the game? No, I'm not gonna live stream the game just because I don't know. I get too into it. I'm gonna be watching the game with some people, so it's gonna be kind of hard. So I got people walking here. Brandon Troy, Kentucky versus UCF. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Kentucky isn't up at UCF's caliber right now. No offense, but they're not. We're gonna be playing I guess Ohio State, Auburn, something like that. We'll see. Jordan LeBranch, also TCU should be in the playoffs. No, they shouldn't. They just got their asses whooped by Oklahoma in the conference championship game. They definitely should not be in the playoffs. They have 2-3 losses now. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's see. 15 Jaguar. He thinks Georgia, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Alabama will be in it. Caesar says go Knights. Burkhead or Hunt? I'd probably say Hunt. I think Chiefs will get back on track this week because their backs are against the wall. But if they don't do it, then they're kind of screwed. Crazy Dog, JT kept Wisconsin in the game with his mistakes. Yeah, he was getting a lot of turnovers. I'm sure you're nervous as hell watching this just because Ohio State's definitely on the. If I were gonna say my prediction, I think Alabama does get in. Honestly, just with Alabama's ranked number 5. It'd be a hell of a jump for Ohio State to jump 4 spots, but yeah, I mean we'll see. I mean I just love all the drama of potentially having 2 SEC teams in there. Let's see. Trey Murph, UCF Memphis was the game of the year. Wish they had a shot for the playoffs. Yeah, man, same here. Both last 2 games UCF played were quite the entertaining games. They had the USF game on Black Friday. Then last week you obviously had, or yesterday you had that definitely the best conference championship game of all of them. So, yeah, man. Josh Burns, do you know where I can watch college football in the UK? I don't live in the UK, so I can't say personally, but you can on Reddit. Reddit live streams a lot of games, so you can definitely probably find them on there. Minnie says, why don't they let Blake pass more on first down? Seems the third and desperate is where he Bortles it up the most. Yeah, I am always an advocate of him throwing on first down just because, especially when I hate when our run game isn't working and they keep going run, and then 3rd and 10 pass. It's just not. It's not setting your quarterback up for a good position. It's not setting your wide receivers up. It's just. It's not a good position to put you in. Cruzan, do you want Eli Manning? I'd honestly rather a guy like Tyrod Taylor than Eli Manning because I'd rather get a mobile game manager. See, that's what the coaches want out of our quarterback position. They want to have a strong run game and play some great defense. But what's called. I don't think they want, Eli Manning has more of that gunslinger kind of thing going with him where he throws a lot of like interceptions. But he also played at a pretty high level. But I'd rather like Tyrod Taylor just because first of all, I think he'll be cheaper, and he's a lot more. I like how he's mobile. He don't really turn the ball over much, and with us, as long as we don't turn the ball over, I feel like we can really stay like on track. Yeah, Trey Murphy's talking about the call streams on Reddit. Crazy Dog, Toledo's 11-2 and in the MAC conference, so yes, they're D1. Yeah, the Sports Fury. What's up, UCF? You think Alabama will be in the playoffs? What's going on, Sports Fury? Yeah, I think Alabama's in the playoffs. Definitely. I mean, I shouldn't say definitely, but I think they get the edge over Ohio State just because I can't see, Ohio State jumping that much. But I think it's hilarious. I think it's just hilarious, like I liked how Wisconsin lost. It's because it created more drama for the college football committee, and me being a UCF guy, leaving my undefeated Knights out of the playoffs, I want as much drama there as possible so they can potentially expand this because it's just not fair, honestly. Like how, in NCAA basketball, you get 68 teams potentially get to try to go. And college baseball, a couple years ago, you had Coastal Carolina win the national championship. It's just unfair. I mean, UCF's defense might not be that good, but their offense is sick. So, yeah, I mean, I think Alabama will get the edge. Other Jaguar, Toledo is 8-1, almost undefeated. B Payne beats. No Eli Manning, he can't even move. Cruzan, we will give you Eli for a third-round pick. Let the media tell it. Eli was playing great and got benched. Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't have got benched. I mean, that was just some bullshit. Like, McAdoo is a piece of work, man. I don't think I've met a Giants fan that actually likes him. Maddox Griffith. I'd take advantage of the Bills about to fire their QB. Yeah, I like Tyrod. I wouldn't mind Tyrod. The Real Texas Fans 445 says, "What's up, UCF? Y'all better win the division. I don't want all those bastard Titans to win." Yeah, that'd be something. Like, honestly, me, if we get into playoffs, I would be super happy and really consider this a successful year, no matter what we do in the playoffs. Hopefully, we can get the AAC South so we can host a playoff game. That'd be sick if we could at least win a playoff game at home. But I'm not gonna be expecting Super Bowl just because our quarterback just isn't very good. We don't have very good wide receivers. We don't have a true number one wide receiver. So I think that kind of holds us back. Vincent says, "I'm be in the VIP seats. Come meet." If I can get into the VIP seats, then I would. I ain't got no VIP seats. Yeah, this is the first home game I'm not going to, unfortunately. So, this is so dumb. So they say, okay, the college football thing, we're gonna start at 12. Now they're saying coming up to 12:30 is the unveiling. That's messed up. I was expecting right now. Yeah, we got 20 minutes till they really unveil it. Hopefully they can do. Actually, no, they wouldn't do bowl games before that, but. Oh my gosh, they're not doing the New Year's. They're not doing New Year's Six Bowls till 3 o'clock. I thought they were just gonna do them all at noon. Man, this is some shit. This is some shit. Crazy Dog, imagine if OSU doesn't make the playoffs and plays UCF. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I would love to play Ohio State. I think that'd be a fun matchup for us. UCF's defense would definitely worry me, but their offense can run with anybody. Jonathan Burns, Baker Mayfield or Lamar Jackson at Jaguars. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know too much about college prospects because really, in college football, I only really watch deeply like UCF, Florida, and FSU. Those are the only teams I really watch heavily. So, I got stuff going on outside my house. It's weird. Jordan says I would take Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I mean, I heard Mayfield had a great game yesterday. I didn't get to watch it just because I was at the UCF game. But what's up, Bo? Minnie, my God, I hope the Jaguars don't rear their ugly heads. Let's eat some W's. Hell yeah, dude. If we lose this game, oh my God, I'm going to be pissed the fuck off if we somehow lose to the Colts. What's up, buddy? Oh, what's up, buddy? Everyone meet my dog, Bo. Everyone meet my dog. Hey. Alright, Will the Jags blink the Colts today again? I don't think they'll whoop them like they did last week or last time they played. They literally shut them out 27-0, but I think they get the win. JJ says, "Hey UCF, get Kirk. I did see how hard David Irving hit the poor guy. Yeah, dude, Kirk gets a lot of hate from the media and all that kind of stuff. So I feel bad for him, but he'll probably be on another team next year. It's just all about whether you want to give up like $100 million or not. So what's called? Ratna says for college football in the UK, you can pay for ESPN player for college football in the UK, you can play for ESPN player between sports shows, a lot of SEC games or streams on Reddit. Oh yeah, Ratna lives in the UK, so he knows all about where to get it. Yeah, Josh Burns sees that. So Sweden, is the Colts game at 12 Central? Yeah, it's at 12 Central time, 1 o'clock Eastern time. I wish the game started at 1 o'clock Eastern time just because I literally pissed the whole day away until 1, but, Brian Gaming. Bo! I just got this dog neutered, so I have to, sit right by him to make sure he's not, licking himself. Brandon Troy, UCF not Power 5. That defense might give us 60-plus in the top 4. Don't understand the idea of giving this chance and we only get 4 teams in. Yeah, I think they should expand to 8. I mean, I'm not going to act like UCF should be in a playoffs, but, at least a try, you know what I mean? NCAA basketball, everyone pretty much gets a shot if you deserve it. College baseball, I'm not going to say we're top 4, but we definitely deserve to get a shot to be, national champions. Just because our offense is sick. Baker Mayfield is a thug. I'm trying not to be prejudiced, but, I really like Johnny Manziel coming out, and I thought he was going to be great, but Baker Mayfield, I don't know where his head's at, you know what I mean? For a quarterback, you have to be super mature, you have to be super smart, you always have to be, about your business. You don't see many, quarterbacks that, don't really give a shit, do well, so, Jonathan says, "Oh, your dog is cute," thanks. Hawk/Jag/JT fan says, "Baker Mayfield." I need to watch more of him. I haven't really watched much college tape from these guys, but I'm definitely want to get into that soon. Jet Central, yo, what's good? What's going on, Jet Central? I'm just chilling here, ready for the games to start. Get a little antsy at this time. I'm a little pissed off though because I thought I was gonna be able to turn on the. I literally have NCAA bowling viewing down here because I thought I was going to be able to turn on the TV at noon and they're going to reveal, go through like they do with the NCAA basketball thing where they go through and unveil all the teams. But looks like they're not doing that. Looks like they're not doing New Year's Bowls till 3 o'clock. So, I'll figure out midway through the Jags game who we're going to be playing. What are you doing? You're not looking at yourself, Larry. Ratna says, "I'll take Kirk Cousins free agency." No, Bo. Sorry, buddy. I can't have him licking himself because he has stitches. He was in surgery 2 days ago. Baker to the Jets. Yeah, Jets Central, he texted me yesterday about how much he liked Baker Mayfield. I got to watch more college tape. I really haven't. I mean, I've watched a lot of Lamar Jackson. I do like Lamar Jackson. Haven't really watched much Rosen or Darnold or Mayfield or really any of those top guys. I haven't watched any Josh Allen. So, I gotta do my thing. JJ, if the apocalypse happened, would you eat your dog? No, I think my dog would eat me first, unfortunately, because he's an asshole. Brian says, "Jaguar, are you going to watch the Jets-Chiefs game along with the Jags?" I'll turn on Red Zone, but I'm not going to specifically watch the Jets. So, we'll, we'll see. I feel like the Jets could definitely win, but the Chiefs right now, their backs are against the wall. They need to win to be able to salvage anything, and they just haven't been playing well lately. So, I remember at the beginning of the year, they looked so elite. They look like really the only elite team in the NFL, but in the playoffs, it's all about who's hot, man. You got Snoop says UCF versus Notre Dame. Notre Dame, what do they have 3 losses? I don't know what Notre Dame's. I'm hoping for maybe Ohio State. I want Ohio State or Auburn because that'd be kind of cool to me. Kid Gaming, my stepdad had 2 tickets to the game, but my mom told him we don't want to go. She lied. Oh, that is cold. Your mom just did you dirty. You could have gone to the game, but I would have loved to go to the game, but I had UCF. I went to the UCF game yesterday. Then today like it got out like kind of. I didn't get home till like 5:30. Then I had to like hang here with my dog to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. So watched the game at home today. Tyler says Rosen and Darnold won't fall to the Jags pick. Sadly, you never know, man. You never know. I definitely don't think Rosen falls. Maybe Darnold, but I've watched a little bit of Darnold, but usually like my thing with Darnold is like when you have a quarterback like Blake Bortles, he's gonna be a bust, for example. When you draft a new quarterback, you don't want him to be anything like your old quarterback, and Darnold reminds me a lot of Bortles at UCF, and that kind of worries me. You know what I mean? Like I want to get a guy that has like good mechanics, good decision maker, accurate, doesn't throw a lot of picks. So we'll see with that. We got 53 people watching so far. Hey, salute to all you guys. Make sure to like the stream. Give it a like. If you don't like it, then I'm going to be a little offended. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You feel me? Crazy Dog, Baker to the Browns. Hey, Browns are going to be able to pick... Crazy Dog, you still like Kaiser? What do you think about Kaiser, man? I know Jet Central likes him. I don't know what you think about him. You guys need to get rid of your trash coach, though, Hugh Jackson. I think you guys need to hire a hard ass. Kind of like, you guys need to do like the Jaguars did. Like, Gus Bradley was slapping people on the ass too much. Was just like, he just wasn't a good coach. And then Hugh Jackson's kind of the same way. He just, he's too nice and that kind of thing. Like, I think they need to bring in like a discipliner. Maybe like a Jim Schwartz. I think a Schwartz would be good for the Browns. But, bring in somebody to like, whip y'all into shape, because you guys have a lot of young talent, but when you have a lot of young players, you got to have someone discipline them or else they're going to play stupid. Brian says, I like how Baker Mayfield plays. I like his confidence and underdog mentality. Yeah, I mean, he seems like seems like a baller, man. He really does. Lamar Jackson, or Tyler says Lamar Jacksonville. He already has a perfect nickname. Yeah, man, Lamar Jacksonville. We got Malik Jacksonville, Miles Jacksonville, and then we have Lamar Jacksonville. Random Stuff Nation, I think the Jags should pick up Kirk Cousins in free agency. Yeah, we'll see. Like, I just, like, with Kirk Cousins, you're going to have to pay him, like, a shitload of money, and he's a great quarterback, but I don't think he's necessarily elite. So, I don't know if I want to take, roll the dice, maybe get, like, a Tyrod Taylor, then roll the dice and, like, try to get my own guy who I think could turn elite, or if I want to go with Kirk Cousins. But honestly, whatever the Jaguars decide to do, like, I'll be behind it, because they know a lot more than I do. I just have a YouTube channel, act like I know what I'm talking about. Minnie says, is Fournette hurt or what? Looks super cautious and not running mad. Also, I meant Jaguars earlier poking fun at the announcers or mispronunciation. I think it was a Titans game. Yeah, I remember people were mispronouncing it. I was at the game, so I didn't really like hear too much of it. But Fournette, he definitely seems to be hurt. He's literally said himself that he thinks he's going to be injured or like not 100% for the rest of the year. So it sucks. That's one knock on him in college was his durability, and they were questioning whether he'd be able to play through 16 NFL games, and so far it hasn't really held up too well, but. We'll see. I mean, I'd like him to get back on track and maybe win the Rookie of the Year. At the beginning of the year, it seemed like Tyreek Hill was going to run away with that. But lately, Alvin Kamara is making his push. So, Leonard Fournette, he has to get it together if he wants to try to win that. Pearl says, I like Baker Mayfield to who you like in the game. Brandy says, we need to win and Titans need to lose. Yeah, Titans, they keep squeaking out these damn wins. It's so annoying. Like they took the Browns to overtime. Browns, I really wish they could have won that. Last week, they were basically wanting to give the game away to the Colts, but, the Colts wound up winning, and, they're squeaking by, and it sucks. I loved having that whole game jump on the Titans, but losing the Cardinals game hurt. Grady Flint, what's going on, man? Kirk Cousins to Jacksonville is what he wants. Cruzan, I guarantee that Baker Mayfield will get arrested in his first 3 seasons in the NFL. Yeah, I mean, I don't like to be prejudiced or anything, but he does worry me because I was all behind Johnny Manziel. I was like, he always around Drake, LeBron. Like, he has a drive to be successful and he wants to be the best. But Yeah, I was wrong, and he really screwed himself up. And you know, it's hard. It's hard. I don't want to be prejudiced or anything, but that's one thing I worry about with Mayfield because you need a quarterback that's mature. You know what I mean? All these Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, they're all mature dudes and they're all like, students of the game. And, I don't know how much Baker Mayfield wants to, if he's just a baller in college, and then, we'll see. We'll see. Tyler, or Sweden says Duval, and Tyler says, if I'm the Browns, I say screw driving the quarterback, just take Saquon Barkley, get an identity. Yeah, but the thing is, the Browns are probably going to have two of the top 10 picks in the draft because they have the Houston Texans pick. So, definitely Browns fans are definitely whooping, cheering for Texans to lose so they can have a higher pick. They could potentially have two top 5 picks, and they could get Saquon Barkley and a quarterback, which would be nuts. Pearl says the Bangum boot, Cruz and Rosen or Jackson to Giants. Brian says, what are the chances John Gruden or Hearn Edwards return to the NFL? I don't know. Like every year you hear rumors of John Gruden wanting to come back, but it never comes out. He has such a good job now. He makes so much money, and the NFL, that's you're basically working 90 to 100 hours a week, and John Gruden now, he's just sitting back, laying back, interviewing people, traveling different places and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. Yeah. Jacob says, my girlfriend bought tickets. I'm at the game. Hey, he's watching. Looks like someone's watching me up in Everbank Stadium. That's sick. I wish I was at Everbank, but Sweden says 61-13 Jags. Jack says Jacksonville is already young enough. Don't need a rookie quarterback. Get Kirk Cousins or even Alex Smith. Yeah, I want to get a free agent and then draft a guy. I think that's the best route. And if they decide to keep Bortles, as a third quarterback, whatever. But we'll see what happens. Brandon Kincaid, we need Alex Smith. Allen says 35-9 Jags. So he's thinking that we're only gonna give up some field goals. I'm hoping for an ass whooping. I don't like close games, man. I don't like feeling nervous. I like sitting here and rooting for crazy stuff to happen, for sacks, TDs, and I love it. I love it. Sam, much respect for you and what you do for us fans. Duval till we die. Hell yeah, man. Much respect to you guys for watching, man. This channel wouldn't be around if you guys weren't watching me and watching my videos, commenting, and all the subscriptions and stuff like that. I have a lot of fun. I'm happy I'm able to bring you guys some enjoyment out of this. Grady Flint, you think UCF is going to get the Peach Bowl? Yeah, they're a Peach Bowl lock. It's just it looks like they're unveiling the playoffs in about 6 minutes. Ohio State, Alabama, who's in? I think Alabama, but we'll see. And that'll just be so funny for the college football. They're going to get so much scrutiny because they're 2 SEC teams, no Big Ten teams. I just want as much drama as possible because fuck the playoff committee. They have UCF ranked 14, have Stanford 9-3 over us. It's so ridiculous. The college football playoff is just stupid. JJ says Eli is too old. Coyote, what do you think about possibly trading for Eli? I don't really want to trade for him. I'd rather, because he's just not my number one guy. I'd rather get Tyrod Taylor, to be honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see. You got Snoot. Is Alabama or Ohio State number 4? My prediction is that Alabama will be number 4, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just don't see Ohio State jumping from 8 to 4. So we'll see. The Pro. Who do you think will win, Titans or Texans? Unfortunately, I think the Titans will win just because Texans are so decimated from injuries. Just they're injured all over, and I feel bad for them. Why is this guy in my front yard? Whatever. This guy's cutting my lawn. It's weird. Sorry about that. Brandy says paid the Texans to beat the Titans. Yeah, it sucks because they're so decimated from injury. It's so weird. Sorry. This guy in my front yard is distracting me. Yeah, like I hope I hope the Texans can pull it out, but not having Deshaun Watson, Whitney Merciless, J.J. Watt, I believe what's his face got injured. What's called Will Fuller. Like they're just so decimated by injury. They traded their left tackle, so it's not a good situation over there. Bengo Buck, hi, what's up, Bengo Buck? Crazy Dog, I was at Titans versus Browns game, and I legit thought we could have won that game. I was watching that, and I was so mad you guys didn't win. I was like, come on, Browns, get that W. Browns are so disappointing. They're so much better than their record. They just need a better coach. I mean, I thought they would finish like maybe 6-10, 7-9, but looks like that ain't happening. Brandy says, pray. Kid Gaming, I don't want to face Titans again. Yeah, I'd probably rather play the Titans than the Chargers because the Chargers scare me. But, I'd like to maybe play the Ravens again. That'd be fun. Bengo Bug, Ohio State number 4, please. I hate Alabama. Yeah, I don't think anyone really likes Alabama. Alabama, everyone's just tired of them. Like, I was so excited the SEC championship game was Georgia versus Auburn, but hell, I would have rather had Alabama in there if it was a better game. It's just like weird. Stewie says, how many times have you voted for Boye in a Pro Bowl? I voted a few different times. I'd love Boye and all my guys to go there, but we'll see what happens. Ricardo, Fournette has had his first full practice since week 10. Yeah, I was about to say he was practicing in full this week, which is weird just because he looked so injured last game. He just didn't look like literally Adrian Peterson looked more agile than him. That was definitely concerning. But we'll see. Crazy Dog, Barkley and Ridley would be super lit. Super lit. So they're not doing the group at like the Peach Bowl or whatever till like 3 o'clock. They're only unveiling the playoffs, so which is dumb. Yeah, I thought I was gonna sit here and like get all the bowls revealed to me, and like nah. Bango says Duval. Brandon says we should be 8-3, but Blake throw a pick. Now we're 7-4. Thanks, Blake. Yeah, man. It sucks, but that game, I put definitely some of it on Blake, but that you can't throw the game away like that with that interception. But you gotta have your receivers start making catches. Doug Marrone single-handedly cost us overtime with not, running the ball. Like at the very least, he would have gone to overtime that game. But I mean, there was really a lot of blame to go around, but definitely a lot of it does go on Blake. Minnie says, can we all agree it was a lot funner sitting around Thanksgiving table talking about playoffs instead of draft picks? Yeah. I mean, I still have people hit me up about draft picks, and I'm like, I don't even want to talk about draft. I mean, I'm enjoying this season. I don't, follow college prospects like a lot of people do, but Ratna, I don't like Mayfield or Lamar Jackson. I like Josh Allen and Mason Rudolph. We should take a QB in free agency, focus on O-line in the draft. I mean, I want to get draft the quarterback and sign a free agent. I want to do each of those because we're not gonna have a rookie start week 1 if we're actually want to be Super Bowl contenders. Chicken Boy, boom, Jags taking the W. No back-to-back L's. Yeah, if we lose to the Colts, then we have a problem. All right, looks like we are very, very close to the unveiling. Conference Championships 1, straight to schedule. Yeah, I'm excited to see who gets in, or Alabama or Ohio State. Bengo Buck, hell yeah, Minnie. We don't take L's. No L's up in here. Grady Flint, what do you think of Talon Smith being out? It sucks. This is the first time all year we've had a defensive starter out. I mean, Talon Smith, there's a reason why we extended him for $44 million. Dude's a playmaker. He guards tight ends, running backs really well. And, the Colts, their most targeted receivers are tight ends. So Blair Brown's going to have a little bit of work to do. Mikey says, no, I don't want Tyrod Taylor. I want Kirk Cousins. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Advinity, maybe a QB in the middle rounds like Josh Allen or Mason Rudolph. Cliff Marshall, who do you think will have a big game on offense today? I think D.D. Westbrook can have a big game. They got to start getting him involved because if we're going to make the playoffs, you're going to need him, and we need to start getting him going because he's definitely the best receiver on the field, in my opinion, right now. I mean, we can't rely on Marquise Lee. He has freaking rocks of hands. Like, he can't catch worth a shit and not clutch. And D.D. Westbrook, he definitely has a better hand, so we're gonna have him be premier a little more. Bengo Buck, can you please stream the game? I live in Mississippi. I can't watch the game, and I don't have money to watch the game online. If you join the Facebook group Forever Jaguars or We Are Jaguars, they'll stream the game. See, if I stream the game, then my channel will literally get disqualified, and I won't have a channel anymore, and I'm not about to do that. Khalif says, with Telvin out, are we still a team that has to find a way to win with dealing with adversity? I mean, even with Telvin Smith out, we are far more talented than... oh, they're about to reveal it. Ooh, they're revealing it. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, number 1 is Clemson. No doubt there. All right, so Clemson's number 1. Yeah, I'll keep reading. Tomas says, do you think we can get anyone in playoffs with this kind of offense? In order to win in the postseason, we're literally going to have a great run game and a great defense. If we play like we did against Arizona, where our defense and our running game isn't very good, we don't have much of a chance, I don't think. But, our formula for winning has been dominant run game and dominating defense, and that's how we've been able to, like, whoop some of these opponents up. So, I think we should. But we'll see. Stewie's, hey UCF, does UCF have any receivers that Jack should draft? They have one really good receiver, Traquan Smith. I don't know if he's a senior or what year he is, but the dude's a big old target. Dude, this guy's like mowing our grass. It's weird. What's called? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't even know what year he is, but they have some good playmaking wide receivers, that's for sure. But we really need that number 1 guy. Oklahoma is number 2, led by your boy Baker Mayfield. I know we got a lot of Baker Mayfield fans in here. Crazy Dog, UCF looks like they're going after someone to be their next head coach. That'd be sick. I would love someone. He's a great dude. He'll hopefully be able to bring some defense to our team. I think he's a defensive-minded guy, but our defense needs a major step up because we are not very good on defense. Alina's dad, we need to get Kirk Cousins. Chicken Boy, fuck me, Senpei. Ratna says, drafted DD in fantasy. Hopefully he'll be a good sleeper for my deep leagues. Yeah, I mean, I think he'll have one game this year, at least one game this year where he gets 100 yards. It's just win. I think today could be a good game just because they need to, this is about to be his 3rd game. He's a little more comfortable now. They need to start, getting him going. Jonathan Burns is back. Welcome back, man. I've been sitting here waiting for you. Where the hell you been? Ratna, or here he said that. AC Payne says, what do you think about the Titans-Texans game? I think the Titans will win that. Just because Texans are a mess right now, just with all the injuries. They're just so decimated. Deshaun Watson getting out was obviously a huge loss. And Georgia, looks like Georgia's number 3. All right, there's no surprise with these top 3 teams, but now, who's number 4? I think Alabama. Yeah, UCF, that'd be cool. But yeah, I mean, I think it's Alabama. Who you guys think? Enrique, screw the Titans. Melina's dad, Texans will pull off the upset. I sure hope. That'd be so nice. Jonathan Burns, I was putting stuff up on my Christmas tree. Yeah, man, Merry Christmas. Hopefully Santa gets you everything that you want. Hopefully I've been a good boy this year and Santa gets me something. I hope I'm not on the naughty list. Damn, they need to reveal this number 4. I'm getting a little edgy.
It's so long.
It's just bullshit how they're not unveiling all the bulls right now. We have to wait till 3 o'clock to see who UCF plays.
At the peak of the Jags game.
Nash, where are you streaming the game? I'm not streaming the game. I'm just a lot of people stream it off of Reddit. A lot of people get Reddit streams, so I know that's where I get like red zone kind of stuff. But definitely Reddit. If you join Jaguars Facebook groups like Forever Jaguars or We Are Jaguars, there's always people live streaming in there. So and I think on Instagram this dude at the name Jaguars Intel actually live streams games. So that's pretty chill. Oh, they're like now they're really teasing this number 4 spot right now. Stewie says, "Hey Dylan, are you available to coach?" Ratna says, "As an Aggies fan, Kevin Sumlin is not defensive minded. Not what you need." So I guess Kevin Sumlin's an offensive guy, but yeah, I mean, you would think with Kevin Sumlin, I mean, there's so many good jobs, so many job openings up. You would think he'd get a better job than UCF. It'd be funny if Kevin Sumlin went to FSU, so they would literally flip-flop head coaches. Re-Guardian says, Re-Arguardian. I hope to do better with Talvin this week. Yeah, I mean, I guess the positive side is we get to see what we have out of Blair Brown. We drafted him in the 5th round this year, and he had a lot of people were saying a lot of good things about him. All right, number 4 is about to be revealed. Let's see.
Rematch.
It is Alabama. They put Alabama in. They got 2 SEC teams in there. Oh, looks like it's going to be a rematch between Clemson and Alabama. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Kirk Herbstreit is pissed because he was a former Ohio State quarterback. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. The only reason why I love this is just because I want as much drama in the playoffs as possible just because, I want to expand it to 8 teams so bad. Oh, but I was right. I figured Alabama would get in over Ohio State, but oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Oh, Wisconsin.
Oh my gosh. See, now they don't have any Big Ten teams in the playoffs. That's ridiculous.
They're just sitting at 5 and 6.
They need to expand it to 8 teams, man. Have 5 of the Power 5 conference champions in. Have 2 at-large bids and have like a group of 6 in there. Oh, we back. But yeah, that's hilarious to me. We got number 4 is now Alabama. Ricardo says www.nflstreams.me. I guess that has some good live streams. I need to start putting links to live streams down below because I always have a lot of people ask me about that. Stewie's, haha, Bama over the Ohio State. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Crazy Dog is pissed. Kirk Herbstreit's pissed. He literally walked out of his seat when they unveiled that. That's hilarious.
He looks so mad.
Jonathan, my Christmas is to see you because you're the best YouTuber in the world. Yeah, man. You know how I do. I don't like to brag, but Jim 3D7. Do you think the Jags would have a much different game last week if half their offensive line was not injured? Yeah, I mean, I think Jeremy Parnell, not having him is a huge loss just because our offensive talent game is not good right now. I mean, Cam Robinson, his last 3 games, he hasn't been doing very well. He's obviously banged up. You have, Omame was out. You have, Jeremy Parnell. He's a huge piece. He does really well in our run game because with him in, the right side of the offensive line is a lot stronger. We're able to run behind a lot better. And, when you play against these 8, 9-man boxes, you need as much room as you can. So, yeah, it definitely hurts. Man, I'm interested to see who UCF is gonna play in the Peach Bowl. I'm glad we don't have to play Alabama though. I wasn't want to play Alabama.
Play Miami.
Ratno, Ohio State, USC, Penn State, and UCF should make an 18 playoff. Yeah, they should. They need to just break off and do their own playoffs. We're all right, guys, get in here in these playoffs. Jet Central just texted me something. Let's see what he texted me. He just texted me. UCF is engaged in discussions with former Texas A&M coach Kevin Sumlin. He's their top target to succeed Frost. No agreement has been reached, but talks are ongoing. Ooh, I would love Kevin Sumlin. Oh man, he would. He's got some big game experience. That'd be a great hire. That'd be a lot like pulling Charlie Strong to USF. But man, Kevin Sumlin, that would excite me. You know what I mean? He did some good things that I guess he kind of underperformed at Texas A&M, but the SEC West is, you can say all you want about the SEC and everything, but the SEC West is by far, I think, the toughest, division within, these college football, conferences. Is because, you have Alabama, you have Auburn, obviously like Texas A&M, LSU is good every now and then. It's just it's a really good side. Um, but yeah, I mean that'll be exciting, man. No baller. Did you watch the UCF game yesterday? I was at the UCF game yesterday, and it was sick. I actually got a picture with Shaquem Griffin, and Shaquem Griffin's the dude that he got his hand amputated at when he was like 4 years old. Like he literally plays. I'll show you guys a picture. Like he literally plays with one arm, and he's like literally the most electrifying dude on the defense and everything. Let's see if I can. Yeah, here's Shaquem Griffin, and you can see his like hand right there. He's like missing a hand, but yeah, I mean this dude. I was wearing a Blake Bortles jersey at the game, just because UCF is the only place I feel right to wear a Blake Bortles jersey, because Blake Bortles is such a legend over at UCF, but in Jacksonville everybody hates him, so it's quite a it's two different worlds there. The pro, do you watch the NBA? I do not watch the NBA until the conference finals, is because I don't like the NBA much. I just feel like the regular season is so boring. You know what I mean? Over half the league makes the playoffs. 16 out of 30 teams. So you're gonna have teams with losing records make the playoffs, and there's so many regular season games. It just seems so like irrelevant. But I will say I would be a bandwagon. Like I'm a Magic fan, and I would be like a bandwagon Magic fan if they were like decent and they had a good team and everything. But I'm just not that into the NBA. I like college basketball a lot more. The baller says his brother plays on the Seahawks. Yeah, Shaquille Griffin got drafted to the Seahawks in the third round, and that was a good. He's been doing really well over there. He's been a lot of Seahawks fans were like, who the hell is Shaquem Griffin? Yeah, this dude from UCF, the farthest state from the Washington. Playing at a small school. They didn't know much about him, but he's been a baller. Cole Riley, what do you think the final score will be? I'll say Jaguars 27 versus the Colts 6. We'll see. I'm not very good at predictions, but we'll see. Ratna says, what happened to Tyler Shatley? Tyler Shatley, he's healthy, but I don't know. They're not playing him. They like to play him at center, and when our guard, because they just don't want, since AJ Can's gonna be playing. If AJ Can was injured, they would move Brandon Linder out to right guard and put put Tyler Shatley at center. But right now our left guard is injured, and I don't think Brandon, Brandon Linder plays much left guard, so they're just gonna keep him at center. Jim says, do you think the Jags would have had a much different game last week? Yeah, I already answered that. The pro says, oh yeah, I already answered that. Chris says, yeah, college basketball greater than the NBA. Yeah, I love the college basketball tournament. I just think I love filling out a bracket. I love how it's sudden death. There's so much on the line. All those players are just so emotionally driven because, most of these college basketball players aren't going to the NBA just since, there's so few roster spots in the NBA. But, yeah, I mean, college basketball, it's just more exciting to me. A lot more emotion involved and stuff like that. Kid Gamey, what do you think the Jags record is going to be? I'll say 10-6 make the playoffs. I think 10-6 will make the playoffs now. I think that's at least a wild card spot. But, yeah, if they go, if they win 3 of their next 5 games, then they'll be 10-6, sitting pretty. And, if we win today, then it'll basically clinch not having a losing season, which is nice because all we've been doing is losing. The pro likes the Celtics. Yeah, Celtics, they're pretty good this year. They got a lot of off-season additions. I still kind of follow the NBA, but, once the conference finals gets here, it just gets a lot more interesting to me. No baller, who do you like more, UCF or the Jags? I definitely like the Jags more, but I love UCF. I mean, I just love I like the Jags more because I like the NFL more in college football. And, it's hard to really, like the UCF more if they go undefeated and they only get a shot at the playoffs, you know what I mean? So, I like the game. I like NFL more because the NFL, the playoffs are determined by mathematics and not politics. It's not just a bunch of people sitting in a room act like they know who the best teams are. You know what I mean? Like, no Big Ten teams in the playoffs, but they have 2 SEC teams in there, and it's just, it's just, not a good situation. But yeah, I mean, I love both teams a lot. I mean, it's been, I'm a UCF alumni. First year's being an alumni, and graduated 2016. So yeah, it's been fun. Jason Starr says, "What up? What's going on, brother?" All right, we got kickoff starting in about 14 minutes. I'll keep the stream on for another 5 minutes. I appreciate you guys being in here, keeping me entertained. If you guys haven't already, be sure to give the stream a thumbs up. Smash that like button if you would for me. If you don't, then I'd be a little bit offended, and I would question, life. I would question my purpose in life, and I would just question a lot of things. So definitely leave a thumbs up, subscribe to your boy, and yeah. Stewie says, "Hey Dylan, are you available to coach Tennessee Vols?" Yeah, we have any volunteer fans up in here? Man, that's exciting though. Kevin Sumlin. I'm gonna have to look some of that up after I get off the stream, because I think that'd be a home run hire. But it sucks Scott Frost leaving. I think he would have stayed if there were any other job opening but Nebraska. I mean, it was obviously a no-brainer. It's such an emotional thing. He won a national championship there. He has family there. He just had a baby, so he's able to move the baby closer to his parents so they can be, more involved in the baby's life. And, luckily, I'm just glad he didn't go to, I would have been really salty if he went to Florida. Because if he went to Florida, it's basically being, basically taking the money and, going in-state. I just think that would have been doing us a little dirty. You feel me? But, yeah, Blake Bortles, O'Doyle don't roll. O'Doyle don't roll. O'Doyle don't roll. Brian Gaming, Ohio State playing UCF. That'd be exciting. We'll see. I'd rather play. I'm glad we don't have to play Alabama. I'll take anybody but. I don't want to play TCU because I think TCU versus UCF. That sounds so boring. You know what I mean? I'd rather something better than that. But we'll see. Jonathan Burns, if you're not subscribed, are you good, bro? Yeah, if you're not subscribed to me, then what's wrong with you? Is it me? Is it my content? Is it the Jaguar? What is it? What is it? Whatever. I'm not gonna get mad, but whatever. If you haven't already subscribed and like the stream, and smash that like button. Take your dick out, dry humping a little bit. I don't care what you do, just do it. Grady Flint, I predict the Texans win and Jags win. That would be a perfect day if both of them could win. Actually, an also perfect day would be if New England could lose, if Pittsburgh could lose. I kind of want San Diego to lose because I'd rather play the Chiefs in San Diego. Not San Diego, but the Chargers scare me. San Diego. San Diego. They wish. I saw this stupid-ass article online about how, Oakland looking to bring either the Titans or the Jaguars, to, Oakland. It's these teams are going to want to play on a baseball diamond for half the season. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Jonathan Burns, LMAO, you're so funny. Thanks, bro. Blake Bortles, I want the tight end to fail. Take him out. Take him out. Take out his knees. Just joking. I didn't say that. Someone else did. Jonathan Burns, who's your most loyal subscriber? You? I don't know. Brian Gaming, if Jags make it to the playoffs, are you going to vlog? Yeah, sure. I'll try to vlog, even though actually I won't even have that GoPro I use. I'm borrowing, so yeah, no. That GoPro I'm using, I was just borrowing, so I don't know if I'll have it by the time the playoffs, unfortunately, but I'll try to vlog the Seahawks game and give you guys some entertainment value. But yeah, we'll see. Blake Bortles says, watch Jaguar play like shit today. Alright, but we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff, so I am probably about to turn off this live stream real quick. I'm about to get some food and figure out where to stream this game, and I appreciate all you guys tuning into this stream, keeping me entertained. I wish I could have been able to present you guys with who UCF was playing in the bowl games or other bowl games. But big news out of the stream is that Alabama is in the playoffs as opposed to Ohio State. So little drama up in here. They're going to have a rematch of the national championship game, it looks like. So, yeah, Oklahoma, Georgia, that should be a fun game. I'm just hoping it's a better playoffs than last year because both the opening rounds just sucked. So, yeah, I mean, I appreciate – shout out to all you guys for watching, man. I really appreciate you guys. And, yeah, I mean, I'm going to come at you guys after the game with hopefully a celebratory, you know, a celebratory video as opposed to me wanting to shoot my brains out and not want to watch the NFL for the rest of the game. But, you know, if we lose, I'll probably do a hell of a rant because I'll be pissed off. But with all that said, this is UCF Jaguar. Go Jags.